Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to do a kind of a crash course into the world of cryptocurrency. We've got some really interesting document called Series 30 Series Cryptocurrency Deep Dive.
Okay.
So we're going to try to get to the bottom of what all this means. We're going to give you, by the end of this, you're going to have like a solid foundation on some of the major players in the crypto game. Their quirks, their potentials, how they work, all that jazz. Oh, and one of them's caught up in some juicy legal stuff.
Oh,
So that's going to be fun to dive into. Let's dive in.
let's get started.
Okay, first up, Bitcoin. It feels like it's been around forever.
Right. It was actually described in 2008 and launched in 2009 by the ever-elusive Satoshi Nakamoto.
Oh, mysterious.
Yeah, still no one knows who it is.
Yeah.
But the real game changer with Bitcoin is its decentralized nature.
Mm-hmm.
No one controls it, no government, no bank, no single entity. It's purely peer-to-peer digital cash.
So no one can manipulate it.
Well, not so fast.
Yeah.
Every transaction is verified by a network of computers in a process called mining.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of mining.
These computers, they compete to solve these super complex mathematical puzzles, and the winner gets to add a new block of transactions to the blockchain, and they're rewarded with Bitcoin. And this is vital for Bitcoin's security,
Yeah,
but it does come with a downside, which is high energy consumption.
that makes sense. So it's secure, but not exactly like eco-friendly.
Precisely. And speaking of details, the smallest unit of Bitcoin is called a Satoshi.
A Satoshi.
Yep.
So if I'm hearing you right, like back in 2010, someone bought 2 pizzas with 10,000 Bitcoins. That today, that same amount would be worth a fortune.
Absolutely, yeah, millions and millions of dollars.
Oh my God. It really shows you like how much it's grown.
Absolutely. It also highlights the importance of early adoption in the crypto world.
It makes you think, huh? Okay, let's move on to Ethereum. It sounds like it's more than just a cryptocurrency.
You got it. Think of it as a global computer with its own blockchain and its own native currency, Ether or ETH. Developers can use Ethereum to build all sorts of applications, from financial tools and games to even decentralized social networks.
So it's like building a whole new internet, but decentralized and powered by crypto.
Exactly. And it's been going through some major upgrades.
Yeah.
In 2022, they switched from a proof-of-work system, similar to Bitcoin's mining, to a proof-of-stake system.
Proof of stake, what's the big difference?
Well, instead of miners solving puzzles, proof-of-stake involves validators putting up their own Ether as collateral to secure the network. They earn rewards for participating. And it's way more energy efficient. However, there's a debate in the crypto community about whether this system could lead to a greater centralization of power within the network.
Interesting. So is it worth the potential risk?
That's a complex question with no easy answer. It depends on your priorities and how much you value decentralization versus efficiency.
Okay, I get it. Back to Ethereum. What kind of like real-world applications can be built on this, global computer?
Well, the possibilities are really endless. We're talking about decentralized finance, where you can borrow, lend, and trade crypto without traditional institutions.
Oh, wow.
Imagine supply chain management systems that can track products with perfect transparency from start to finish. We're even talking about new forms of digital identity and ownership.
Wow, that's a lot to take in. But I've heard that the price of Ether can be pretty unpredictable, right? How does that play into all of this?
Volatility is a big factor. Ether's price can swing wildly due to market trends, speculation, and even upgrades within the Ethereum ecosystem itself. This unpredictability does create a challenge for both developers and users, and it'll be interesting to see how this impacts the adoption of these new technologies in the long run.
It definitely adds an element of risk to the equation. Okay, let's shift gears and talk about XRP. There seems to be like a cloud of controversy surrounding it.
XRP is definitely an interesting case. It's the native digital asset of the XRP ledger, a decentralized technology launched back in 2012. It was created by a group of developers, including some familiar names like David Schwartz, Jed McCaleb, and Chris Larson.
Okay.
XRP is designed for speed. It offers fast, low-cost transactions on the XRP ledger.
So it's like Bitcoin's faster, more efficient cousin.
In a way, yes. It uses a unique consensus mechanism called federated consensus to validate transactions.
Federated consensus. Tell me more about that.
Essentially means that anyone can operate a validator node, contributing to the network's security and decentralization. This opens the door for wider participation and a potentially more resilient network.
That sounds like pretty democratic. But what about like this controversy you mentioned, what's going on with XRP?
Well, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, has been in a legal battle with Ripple Labs, the company behind XRP, since late 2020.
Oh, wow.
The issue at hand is whether XOP should be classified as a security, which would place it under much stricter regulations.
That's a big deal. What does this mean for XRP's future?
It's a developing situation with potentially huge implications for the entire crypto world. The outcome of this case could set a precedent for how other cryptocurrencies are regulated, impacting how businesses and institutions adopt them.
So XRP is caught in this like legal tug of war with the
What?
potential to disrupt the whole market. This is getting intense. So while Bitcoin and Ethereum represent kind of like different approaches to blockchain technology, XRP is really focused on solving a very specific problem: fast and low cost cross-border payments. But its journey has been anything but smooth. Now, let's move on to Stellar Lumens. The name alone kind of evokes a sense of like cosmic wonder. What's the story there?
Stellar Lumens, or XLM, is the cryptocurrency that powers the Stellar Payment Network. Its mission is to connect the global financial system, facilitating fast and inexpensive transactions across borders.
So it's like a universal translator for money.
We could say that. Stellar prioritizes financial inclusion, striving to provide accessible financial services to those who are underserved by traditional banks.
That's a powerful goal. How does Stellar differentiate itself from like other cryptocurrencies?
It emphasizes interoperability, meaning different financial systems can work together seamlessly. They also focus on keeping transaction costs low, making it accessible to a wider range of users, especially in developing countries.
It's like building a bridge between traditional finance and the crypto world. Now onto Ripple USD. It's a stablecoin, right? So how does that work exactly?
Yes, Ripple USD, or RLUSD, is designed to maintain a stable value, unlike the fluctuating prices of Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's pegged to the US dollar, meaning its value is intended to remain consistent.
So it's like a safe haven within the often volatile crypto world.
You could see it that way. Stablecoins are becoming increasingly important in the crypto space because they offer a way to minimize price fluctuations and make transactions easier without the need to convert back and forth to traditional currencies.
That makes a lot of sense. But what's backing RLUSD? What guarantees its stability?
RLUSD is backed by US dollar reserves and cash equivalents, ensuring its value stays tied to the US dollar. It's regulated by the Standard Custody and Trust Company and undergoes monthly reserve attestations, providing transparency and accountability. And here's where it gets even more interesting. RLUSD operates on both the XRP ledger and EID of the Ethereum network.
A stablecoin that bridges two different blockchain platforms. That's impressive. It really highlights the potential for collaboration and interoperability in the crypto world.
Okay, for our final cryptocurrency deep dive, we're entering the world of meme coins with Shiba Inu. This one seems to have taken the internet by storm.
Shiba Inu, or SIB, is a prime example of how a meme coin can evolve into a serious player in the crypto world.
From meme to mainstream, that's quite a journey.
It truly is. It has started as a community-driven project on the Ethereum blockchain, inspired by the popular Doge meme. It quickly gained a massive following and is now accepted as payment by various businesses worldwide.
The power of the internet is astounding, but what elevates SA beyond just a meme? What makes it stand out? Well, Shape has been busy building a whole ecosystem around its token. This includes other tokens like Leash and Bone, a decentralized exchange called ShibaSwap, and even staking pools where users can earn rewards simply for holding their SHIB. They've also introduced Shibarium.
Shibarium, what's that?
It's a Layer 2 solution designed to improve scalability and efficiency within the SHIB ecosystem. It aims to reduce transaction fees and increase transaction speeds, making SHIB more practical for everyday use.
So they're getting pretty technical with it. It sounds like they're building like a mini crypto empire based on a meme.
Right.
This shows the power of community and the like innovative spirit driving the crypto space.
Exactly. Whether it can maintain its momentum and develop into a genuinely impactful technology is a question for the future.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. From the OG Bitcoin to the meme-tastic Shiba Inu, we've explored a diverse range of cryptocurrencies, each with its own story and potential. But before we wrap up part one, let's recap what makes each of these cryptocurrencies unique.
Absolutely. Bitcoin, with its decentralized nature and limited supply, is considered the gold standard. It has the potential to be a store of value and a hedge against inflation.
The original trailblazer, paving the way for the rest.
Exactly. Ethereum, on the other hand, is pushing the boundaries of blockchain with its smart contracts and decentralized application platform. It's a breeding ground for innovation, with the potential to revolutionize industries far beyond finance.
The global computer, constantly evolving and expanding. What about XRP? What sets it apart?
XRP aims to become like a key player in the world of cross-border payments and financial settlements with its focus on fast and low-cost transactions.
It's the speedy and efficient network, navigating a complex legal landscape. And Stellar Lumens, what's its unique contribution?
Stellar Lumens is bridging the gap between the traditional financial system and the world of cryptocurrency with its mission of financial inclusion and interoperability. Is bringing affordable financial services to a wider audience, especially in parts of the world that are underserved by traditional banks.
It's the connector, making finance accessible for all. And then we have Ripple USD, a stablecoin offering a sense of stability in the often turbulent crypto waters.
Exactly. Ripple USD, with its stability and regulation, provides a bridge to traditional currencies and facilitates transactions in a more predictable way.
It's the steady eddy, a digital dollar for the crypto age. And finally, Shiba Inu, proving that anything is possible in the world of crypto.
Shiba Inu, the meme coin that defied expectations, has built a vibrant community and a growing ecosystem. It really highlights the power of grassroots movements in the crypto space.
It's the underdog rising to the challenge. So we've got this diverse group of cryptocurrencies, each with its own strengths and challenges. But it's important to remember that the crypto world isn't without its risks. What are some things our listeners should be aware of as they explore this, like new frontier?
You're right, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. As with any new technology, there are risks and challenges. Volatility is a major one. Crypto prices can fluctuate drastically, and investors can lose money quickly if they're not careful.
So it's not for the faint of heart.
Exactly. It's essential to do your research, understand the risks, and never invest more than you can afford to lose.
Sound advice. What other challenges are there?
Security is another big concern. Cryptocurrencies are digital assets, making them susceptible to hacking and theft.
So protecting your crypto is crucial.
Absolutely. Using strong passwords, enabling two-factor authentication, and storing your crypto in a secure wallet are essential steps to take. Think of it as a digital fortress for your crypto.
A digital fortress. I like it.
And be wary of scams and phishing attempts. Avoid clicking on suspicious links or sharing your private keys with anyone.
Stay vigilant, folks. Anything else our listeners should keep in mind?
Regulation is another evolving landscape.
Hmm.
Governments around the world are still figuring out how to regulate cryptocurrencies. And the rules can vary significantly from one country to another.
So it's a bit of a wild west out there, regulatory-wise.
In some ways, yes. It's important to stay informed about the regulations in your own jurisdiction and make sure you're operating within the law. Compliance is key.
Got it. Compliance is key. Now, earlier you mentioned the potential impact of cryptocurrency on various industries. We talked about finance, but where else are we seeing crypto making waves?
The possibilities are vast. Crypto and blockchain technology are being explored in a wide range of industries, from supply chain management and healthcare to gaming and even art and collectibles.
It sounds like crypto is infiltrating every aspect of our lives.
In a way, yes. For instance, in supply chain management, blockchain can be used to track products from their origin to their final destination, ensuring transparency and accountability every step of the way.
No more shady dealings.
Exactly. And in healthcare, blockchain can be used to securely store and share patient data, improving efficiency and privacy.
Revolutionizing healthcare, one block at a time. What about gaming? How is crypto changing that landscape?
Blockchain-based games, often called GameFi, are introducing new concepts of ownership and value creation within the gaming world. Players can earn and trade in-game assets as NFTs, giving them real-world value.
So my virtual sword could actually be worth something in the real world?
Precisely. It's a fascinating concept that's blurring the lines between the virtual and real world.
Mind-blowing. And what about art and collectibles? I've heard a lot about NFTs in that space.
NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are transforming the way we think about ownership and authenticity in the art world. They allow artists to create and sell unique digital assets that are verifiable on the blockchain, providing proof of ownership and scarcity.
So it's like having a digital certificate of authenticity for your digital masterpiece.
Exactly. And this technology is being applied to all sorts of collectibles, from virtual trading cards to even virtual real estate.
It's like the digital world is mirroring and even expanding upon the physical world. Incredible.
It's a truly exciting time to be witnessing this convergence of technology and creativity.
I couldn't agree more. But as with any new technology, there are bound to be bumps along the way. What are some of the challenges we need to be mindful of as crypto and blockchain technology continue to evolve?
That's a great question. One challenge is the issue of environmental sustainability. Some cryptocurrencies, particularly those that rely on proof-of-work consensus mechanisms, can consume a significant amount of energy.
So it's not all green and clean in the crypto world?
Not necessarily, but there are efforts being made to develop more energy-efficient consensus mechanisms, like proof of stake, and to utilize renewable energy sources for mining operations.
Striving for a greener crypto future, what other challenges are there?
Accessibility and inclusivity are important factors to consider. We need to ensure that crypto and blockchain technology are accessible to everyone, regardless of their technical expertise or socioeconomic background.
Democratizing access to the crypto revolution?
Exactly. We need to be mindful of the potential for these technologies to be misused as well. For example, for money laundering or funding terrorism.
The dark side of the crypto force.
Unfortunately, yes. But there are efforts being made to develop strong anti-money laundering and know your customer, or KYC, regulations to mitigate these risks.
So it's a balancing act between fostering innovation and ensuring responsible use.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's a conversation that needs to involve all stakeholders, developers, investors, regulators, and the public.
A collaborative effort to shape the future of crypto. Now, going back to the cryptocurrencies we discussed earlier, each one seems to have its own unique strengths and potential applications. But you had to pick one that you think has the most promising future. Which would it be?
That's a tough one. They all have their own merits. But if I had to choose, I'd say Ethereum has the potential to be a game changer.
Why Ethereum?
Its smart contract functionality and decentralized application platform are truly revolutionary. They open up a world of possibilities for innovation, not just in finance, but in countless other industries.
So you're betting on Ethereum to be the platform of the future.
I think it has that potential. Of course, there are hurdles to overcome, such as scalability and transaction costs. But the Ethereum community is constantly working on solutions. And I'm excited to see what they come up with.
Ethereum, the platform to watch. But what about the other cryptocurrencies we talked about? Do they have a shot in the long run?
Absolutely. Bitcoin will likely remain a store of value and a hedge against inflation. XRP could become a major player in cross-border payments. Stellar could connect the world through affordable financial services. Stablecoins could become the preferred medium of exchange for everyday transactions. And Shiba Inu, well, who knows? It could continue to defy expectations.
The crypto world is full of surprises. So what advice would you give to our listener who's just starting to explore the world of cryptocurrency? Where should they begin? What resources are available?
Great question. I'd say the first step is education. Read articles, watch videos, listen to podcasts like this one. There's a ton of information available online.
Become a crypto scholar.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Join online communities, engage with experts, and learn from others' experiences.
Crypto Twitter can be a wild ride, but it's also a great place to learn.
It can be. Once you're comfortable with the basics, consider experimenting with small investments. Start with a small amount of money that you're okay with potentially losing and see what happens.
Dip your toes in the crypto waters.
Exactly. And remember, this is a long game. Don't get swept up in the hype, and don't expect to get rich quick.
Slow and steady wins the crypto race.
Well said. Most importantly, stay curious, stay informed, and have fun. The crypto world is full of possibilities, and it's an exciting time to be a part of it.
I love that advice. Have fun. Because let's face it, diving into crypto can feel like learning a whole new language, but that's part of the adventure, right?
Absolutely. And as you learn and explore, you'll start to see the connections between these seemingly disparate cryptocurrencies. They're all part of a larger movement toward a more decentralized, transparent, and inclusive financial system.
A financial revolution powered by code. Okay, before we officially wrap up, I have one final question for you. With so much innovation happening in the crypto space, what are you most excited about? What's keeping you up at night?
What excites me most is the potential for crypto and blockchain technology to empower individuals and communities.
Empowerment through decentralization.
Exactly. We're seeing the emergence of decentralized finance, or DeFi, which is giving people access to financial services that were previously unavailable to them.
Breaking down barriers to financial inclusion.
And we're seeing the rise of decentralized autonomous organizations, or DAOs, which are allowing people to come together and make decisions collectively without the need for intermediaries.
The power of the collective.
It's truly inspiring to see how these technologies are giving people more control over their finances, their data, and their future.
It feels like we're on the verge of a whole new world.
I think we are. And while there will be challenges along the way, I'm optimistic about the future of crypto and its ability to create a more equitable world.
A future where finance is truly for everyone. Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive. We've explored the origins, the technology, and the potential impact of some of the biggest names in cryptocurrency. We talked about the challenges, the opportunities, and what to keep in mind as this space keeps evolving. Hopefully you're feeling a little more curious and maybe even excited about what the future of finance could look like.
That's exactly what we hope for. This deep dive is all about giving you the knowledge, the insights, and the spark of curiosity to keep exploring this amazing world on your own.
So keep learning, keep digging, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the ever-changing world of cryptocurrency. Until next time, happy crypto adventures.